A message from our sponsor Survey Oasis Paid Surveys. Participate at your leisure. Visit surveyoasis.com for more information. In the year 1066, a pivotal event in English history took place, one that would forever change the course of the nation's destiny. While many are familiar with the Battle of Hastings, a lesser-known yet equally significant battle occurred just weeks prior, setting the stage for the Norman Conquest. This is the story of the Battle of Stamford Bridge, a clash of armies that would test the mettle of King Harold Godwin's son and ultimately seal his fate. In the summer of 1066, King Edward the Confessor lay on his deathbed, sparking a succession crisis that would draw in powerful claimants from across Europe. Harold Godwin's son, the powerful Earl of Wessex, was crowned king by the English nobles, but his reign would be short-lived. Meanwhile, in Norway, King Harald Hardrada, a seasoned warrior and Viking leader, had been persuaded by Tostig Godwin's son, Harold's estranged brother, to launch an invasion of England. Hardrada's army, comprising of seasoned Viking warriors, sailed up the Humber River and defeated the English forces at the Battle of Fulford, just outside York. The city, realizing its defenses were no match for the Viking horde, surrendered, and Hardrada installed a new earl to govern the city. But Harold Godwin's son, determined to defend his kingdom, marched his army north, gathering forces as he went. As the English army approached York, Hardrada's forces were camped near the village of Stamford Bridge, just east of the city. On September 25, 1066, the two armies clashed in a fierce and bloody battle. The Viking warriors, renowned for their ferocity and skill in combat, were initially successful, but the English army's superior numbers and tactics eventually told. Hardrada himself was killed in the battle, reportedly by an arrow to the throat. The Battle of Stamford Bridge was a decisive victory for Harold Godwin's son, but it came at a great cost. His army was severely depleted, and many of his best warriors had fallen in the battle. Furthermore, the march north and back again had left his troops exhausted. Little did Harold know that an even greater challenge lay ahead, as William, Duke of Normandy, had been gathering his forces across the Channel, preparing to launch his own invasion of England. William's claim to the English throne was based on a promise made by Edward the Confessor, who had allegedly pledged the throne to William in the event of his death. However, this claim was tenuous at best, and Harold Godwinson's coronation had rendered it moot. Nevertheless, William was determined to press his claim, and his army, comprising of Norman knights, archers, and infantry, set sail for England. The stage was now set for the Battle of Hastings, one of the most famous battles in English history. Harold Godwin's son, still reeling from the Battle of Stamford Bridge, marched his army south to face the Norman invaders. Despite his bravery, Harold's army was no match for the Norman cavalry and archers, and he fell in the battle, reportedly by an arrow to the eye. The Norman conquest had begun, and William the Conqueror would go on to establish a new ruling class in England, one that would shape the nation's language, culture, and politics for centuries to come. The Battle of Stamford Bridge, though often overlooked, played a crucial role in this drama, testing Harold Godwinson's mettle and setting the stage for the Norman invasion. It serves as a reminder that even the most pivotal events in history are often the result of a complex web of circumstances, and that the course of nations can be altered by the outcome of a single battle.